Why?
Because you didn't open it.
I did. I even responded. I just didn't read it.
Dressed any way you like, even in a gunny sack, you're welcome.
You know what? At least I'm dressed, right?
Well,
that's what you say.
Well, you never want to leave the house without being dressed.
Yeah.
All right. Because you won't get very far with the police around.
Rule number 1.
Yeah, that's a mistake you make only once. All right. So let's talk to you about air frying. Let's talk about convection cooking, because that's what this is, Meredith.
Absolutely.
It's a fan inside a vessel that moves extremely hot air around food, allowing it to cook more evenly, more quickly, and cooking it without or with very little fats or oils.
Exactly, David. And you know what? It works so well, and it makes so much sense. And look at this steak. Look at this steak. This steak is beautiful. Not only beautifully cooked, but look how juicy it is. It is unbelievably juicy. That is what you get when you cook this way. When you cook in a convection oven like this, which is what an air fryer is, it works with convection heat. What is convection heat? That means the heat in the air in this space is heated up by an element, but then there's a fan that blows it around. And when you do that, you create more energy, which means things get browner, more crispy on the outside, more delicious on the inside, because they don't sit in that area for so long that they dry out.
Right.
So what you get are beautiful things like this, David.
Like mozzarella sticks.
Like mozzarella sticks that are gorgeous. And of course, will you do me the honors of a beautiful cheese pull?
A cheese pull. Yes, I can do that for you, my darling. Here we are, coming in for the big
Wow.
cheese pull. How you doing?
Beautiful.
How you doing?
Beautiful.
Oh, we're not
Still
done.
beautiful.
Not done.
Still going. Oh, look at
Well,
that.
and when it breaks, that's when you eat.
There you go. Now you see, how's the inside, David?
Perfect.
Delicious and tender and moist, right? Outside, crispy and brown and delicious. That's what the air fryer can do for you. The reason that I called my book Air Fry Everything is because you not only do your frozen snacks, you can do steak, you can do everything in here.
Now, Miss Meredith,
Yes.
we have colors like the rainbow. Ready?
I know.
Got it in black. Here's the red. Here is turquoise, blue, white, eggplant. Down front is the cinnamon, and green is most limited. Now you'll notice, I believe, if it's down front, this also comes along with a cooking barrel, does it not?
It does, David, absolutely.
Ah, there it is.
Here's one right up here.
So you get this cooking barrel, so you're going to be able to cook little casseroles in here. You can bake bread in here. You can
Biscuits.
also do biscuits.
Yep,
in
you can
here.
do things like toast nuts that are in small pieces so that if they would otherwise fall through the basket. But here, what I'm doing is I'm using it to make a frittata. I've poured egg in there. I've got some vegetables that I roasted in there. We'll throw some cheese on top. And then you simply put this right into that air fryer basket. So that pops in. That handle folds down. Of course, you can pick it back up with a hot mitt when you're finished, and it goes straight into here. Now, this is so easy to use because there are so few buttons, right? There are 4 preset buttons, but it's very, very simple to set the time and temperature yourself. You simply press that button once to turn it on. Then you set your temperature, whatever you want. It goes up to 400 degrees. You set your time, and then you press that button again, and it is off to the races. This is the kind of thing that you can do because, David, you know, you do it on a weeknight. You know how long it takes to preheat this? Convection oven?
How long?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. So if you think about that in comparison to the oven that you have at home, it makes sense to do it this way because you're already saving that time that you would otherwise spend when you're preheating your oven. These are frozen French fries that you can buy in a store. You can also make your own at home.
Now, how long did these take to...
They're about 12 minutes. And when you're talking about frozen fries, there's a preset button for it right here. You hit frozen fries, frozen mozzarella sticks, frozen onion rings. You hit the frozen fry button and it's no problem.
Crispy on the outside.
Yep.
Creamy on the inside.
Exactly.
The way a potato chip should
And
be,
the
or
way-
a French fry should be.
The way you do that is by, of course, circulating that air all around. That's what this convection cooking does for you. But because it does it in such a compact space, in a cylindrical shape, you're really being efficient. So here's what it looks like underneath the shell here. You've got that element. You've got a fan above it that blows that heat right down on the food. Because the basket is perforated and there are slits in the side, the air really circulates around all the food perfectly. So you also don't get any fat buildup. All that grease drips down through. You don't have to add oil to the air fryer. You can put a little bit of oil on your food, but you don't have to add it to the air fryer.
Now, 300 of these are gone. I can also tell you this Easy Pay goes away end of day today, Meredith. So we're excited to be able to bring this in. What you don't want to do is wait. Maybe tonight you're planning a big get-together of your friends to watch the big awards show. and you're making lots of appetizers and fun things, how long did it take you to do these chicken wings?
So chicken wings take about 12 to 14 minutes. But let me tell you something else that I've tasted and I've loved very much.
Corky's.
Corky's chicken wings. So you could take Corky's chicken wings and put them right into the air fryer. You don't want to overload it, but go ahead like that. You put them in here and they are about 8 minutes at 400 degrees. So very, very simple, right? You just make your temperature 400 and then you make your time 8 minutes.
Meredith, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
Getting a lot of questions on my Facebook page this past week about pot stickers in the air fryer.
Pot stickers, 400, 5 to 8 minutes, depending on how crispy you want them, and spray them lightly with a little bit of oil beforehand.
Okay, so 5 to 6 minutes, 400 degrees, spray with a little oil if you want to.
Yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
great.
Perfect.
Let's remind everyone of colors. I've got it in black. Black is the most popular. Here's red. Here's turquoise. I have it in blue, in white, in eggplant. Down front is the cinnamon, and most limited is that green. Only 150 to go around. You will get the little barrel casserole cooker that comes along with this.
Exactly. So David, so let's just recap here and then we're going to go to the other side. But steak, beautiful in an air fryer, right? Gorgeous, moist and juicy on the inside and still brown and dark and seared on the outside. Mozzarella sticks, your favorite frozen foods, French fries. We put an omelet in here, a frittata. We've put our buffalo wings out. We've put Corky's wings in here. They're going to take about 8 minutes at 400 degrees. But check this out, David. This is one of my favorite new recipes, and I think you've had it once and you enjoyed it. You gave it your seal of approval. These are my chicken cheese bites, spicy chicken cheese bites. And you can find that recipe on my website or my Facebook page. Do you want to grab one?
I would.
I know you would. So these are mozzarella cheese, pepper jack cheese, chicken in there, some cream cheese, and then you bread it, and then you enjoy it. And is it hot? Are you okay? This is a great snack, easy to do. You can do things like this. You can do fried chicken in here. You can do all those things where you want a beautiful, crispy exterior and moist, juicy interior.
But we do want to recommend that it's breaded, not battered, works inside here.
Well, you could do some batter if you bread it after you batter.
Okay.
So you batter, then you roll it in some breadcrumbs, and then you could go ahead and do it. But it's not just about those fried foods. It's about all the foods we eat, including beautiful salmon. Let me tell you, the reason I love to cook fish in here is because it doesn't smell up your kitchen, because it's so contained. It's such a compact, appliance. You don't get any spitting anywhere of grease or anything. Here's how you can do something simple to go with that salmon. These are just some summer vegetables, really, ratatouille vegetables. You can put that in. We can take a little bit of our oil here. Now this is how much oil? Not very much, right? Just a little bit of oil on that food. Shake it around, and then you're gonna put that back into the air fryer.
Could I do red bliss potatoes cut in half the same way?
So delicious. How about bacon? You put bacon in here, see? Get its attention. You cut up the bacon, you put it in here because there are holes in the bottom of the basket, all the grease drips down. That's how you get the crispiest bacon, when you don't cook it in its own grease. So you put a little bit of water in the bottom of the drawer so that captures the grease so it doesn't smoke, but you can get a lot of deliciousness. Then put your potatoes in on top of the bacon, roast it all together. Delicious.
Crispy chicken bites. Fantastic.
Now, David, here is something that you know something about because you requested a recipe for this from me.
I did. When Meredith was making this cookbook, which we're going to be talking about in Cookbook Corner, I asked her, is it possible to do a chicken cheesesteak stromboli in the air fryer? She said, well, I think we probably can.
And I did it, and here it is. There is your chicken cheesesteak stromboli. Doughs work really well in here, David. If you wanted to do any kind of a bread roll or a pizza dough, and look at that stromboli with all the cheese and the chicken and the onions. You fry that up in the air fryer first, and you can get that done.
I think I got some of that chicken on my back.
On your back.
Because I had it on my hand and put my hand on my side, and now it's on my back.
That's all.
All right, so as we wrap up on this, we're going to tell you we've taken orders for 900. If you don't yet have Meredith's cookbook for the air fryer, well, it's coming up next. After I get a little bit of that stromboli.
You're on air, right? You're sneaking that stromboli.
Right in front of you.
Yeah, you've got cheese. A little bit of cheese.
On my mouth?
Yeah, going on there. It's okay. You wear it so well.
All right, let's make our way over here, Meredith. Because I know a lot of you who now own the air fryer are looking for great recipes to help you feed your family and friends. We're going to help you do just that. Thank you, dear. And we're going to do it in the Cookbook Corner today. Awfully excited to have Meredith's Air Fry Everything book. I had the great honor and privilege of writing her foreword. So a great chance for you to really air fry just about everything and get the proportions, the time, the temperature. It's all contained right here. And already how many? 1,000.